All right. What is the right meat to put in pho? Well, I guess it's kind of your own choice, but generally it's meatballs, little meatballs, like, golf ball size, and flank steak, chuck roast, and brisket. Brisket's like the corned beef and cabbage type brisket, but without all those seasonings. And you can get it pretty cheap if you can get a small enough piece, otherwise it gets humongous. Uh, and Walmart's a good place to get most of the meats, unless you have a discount store near you for meat. And um, if you cook your broth like I do for a week, you can put your cheaper tough meats in there, and they will cook. And one day they're just beautiful, very tender. I use stuff like this. This is Eye of Round Thin. Okay, $7.24 a pound. I paid $6.59 for this whole package. And you can use something like this. I use fajita cuts. Sometimes if they're cheap enough, you can get it already cut up in little strips, which is like ready to eat with chopsticks. And this is ultra thin cut, which is great for your pho. And then you could cut this in like 3 pieces. Cut it down so you have 3 pieces. Or you can cut it the other way, whatever you like better. But it's a real thin cut. And then you can make some meatballs, but you can buy them in the store in a bag, like for $4, or in your butcher section already made up for like $3. And those work out wonderfully. And then sometimes, I like to add vegetables to make it a little different. So I'll get like an Oriental mix for a couple dollars, or like this is just a little over $1 from Walmart. Some green beans, fresh green beans that's frozen. And when you're doing your boil, you heat your noodles and that, you can throw those in there and it cooks it right away. This too. And it cooks it right away, or you can go ahead and leave it in the crock like I do, and I just keep it running on warm like the whole week. And another cool secret, put a beer in there. I don't drink, but beer is great in stews and hot dogs. And it's really neat in pho. And but anyway, those are your main meats that you're really supposed to use. I've even used stew meat, which comes out wonderfully. It just depends what's on sale. But basically, meatball, flank steak, chuck roast, and brisket are the typical pho meats. And then tripe is another one if you like it. I don't care for it. But tripe you can sometimes get at the butcher's, or you might have to ask them for it. It looks like kind of a blonde, white, yellow, I guess kind of vanilla colored honeycomb looking thing that they just kind of wad up and lay in a tray and cover it with plastic like this. And you can get that relatively cheap, which I believe tripe is stomach, animal stomach. But I don't like it, but anyway, a lot of people do. But so there it is, and you can make your pho pretty reasonably. A big amount of it, very big amount of it, for a lot of people. Instead of paying like $13 a bowl at a restaurant. And it's fresh. Anytime you're ready for it, it's fresh. So I hope you enjoy this, and you have a super, super day. Here's the list. Love to you, and you have a very blessed day. Enjoy that pho, because it's forever. Have a great one.